Hello YouTube, Baby Andy back again. It's been a long layoff for me from the YouTube. From the tubes. I have been busy. It's been Christmas, pissing around with my friends, out too much, family commitments, all that sort of stuff. I've done the odd stream, just as and when I've had a few, a bit of spare time and the sort of inclination. But a proper vid has been a long time coming, and it's been frustrating because I've got myself a fairly big pickup that I've wanted to talk about. So the story with this is another YouTuber and friend of mine, Pat, any old username, really nice guy. He's one of the few YouTubers that lives sort of in my region. I'm down in the southwest, right on the coast. He's about an hour and a half away or so. And we've been talking on and off for like, I don't even know, a good few months. And I'd said to him, if you ever come to move your cab on, let me know. And so a few Fridays ago, I've lost track, but it must have been about a month or so ago, something like that. Pat and his friend brought down Pat's Sega Blast City for me. Really cool. Pat did me a great deal on the cab and delivered it. Even him and his mate even brought it into the flat for me. I literally held the doors. They were awesome. It's a really heavy unit. And yeah, so I found myself with a arcade cabinet, which is awesome. I mean, I've wanted an arcade cabinet for as long as I can remember. I used to spend a lot of time in arcades as a kid, and I was of the perfect age when one-on-one fighters were getting very big. I used to spend a lot of time in an arcade in Dorchester playing Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, all those kind of things. So yeah, I'm so thrilled to have an arcade cabinet. And so yeah, this is a Sega Blast City. It's got it's got a tri-sync monitor in it. It's wired for jammer. I mean, a lot of these phrases that I'm using are all new to me. I was clueless about arcade machines and about how they worked. I mean, I'd obviously heard of jammer, but I've had to learn a fair bit. Sort of, it's not, to be honest, it's not incredibly difficult to get working, but it's still quite daunting when you open it up and it's full of wires and you're like, whoa, So what I'm going to do, I've not planned this video at all. I'm just going to sort of give you a very quick tour of the cabinet. I don't think I can really do gameplay just because I'm not sure how I'd set the camera up for it. I'm just thinking if there's anything else left to say. It was originally imported from Japan, and I believe Pat got it from Videotronics, who has a few machines left, but he's kind of winding down a little bit, I think. From what I gather, candy cabs are getting harder to find, and also Pat had done a fair amount of work to this one, cleaning it up. They all come from these like smoky Japanese arcades, so they can be quite nicotined, is the word, I think. Who was it I was watching the other day? Stu Tootie talking about nicotine addiction on games. Yeah, yellow boxes and all that sort of thing. But with an arcade cab, there's that much more of it to absorb the nasties. Anyway, yeah, Pat had done a really good job cleaning it up, and he had like a MAME 15 Hertz set up in it, something like that. It was switched between frequencies when needed, so outputting a proper 15 Hertz or 31 Hertz, I think, signal. So you get like incredibly accurate emulation. At the moment, I've got a jammer PCB in it, an original one, and that's awesome. It's the one I wanted. And yeah, guys, again, that know me or follow me on social media or whatever will know what that is. I'll turn it on in a minute and show you. But first things first, let's do a very quick tour of the cabinet. It will be brief as well, but I'll just show you around very quickly. Bear with me. And we'll have a look inside as well. So, yeah, so this is, there's the marquee. Now, with the Blast City, there are two types of marquee. There's this one, which is like from the Versus cabs. So you've got like an alphanumeric display here and a winner bar. And then you've got the more common one, I guess, certainly the one I've seen more, where you just have the large marquee artwork and it says Blast City here. Now, the Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition marquee bit here, I got that off a fella on UK VAC who has done a really awesome job. It's printed onto this like sort of clear plastic stuff, and yeah, when you turn it on, it looks fantastic. And zooming out. So moving on to the monitor, forgive me if I get this wrong, and I'm losing focus. Let's come back a bit. Hello. There we go. I don't know why it doesn't like focus on the monitor. Never mind. So that's an MS 2931, I think, by Nanau, something like that. It's a really rare monitor, so Wikipedia tells me. Yeah, so tri-sync, auto switching, can sort of handle anything you throw at it, really. And yeah, I'm really into my CRTs, and this one kicks ass, and it's awesome because you're sat so close to such a big monitor. Like, it's really, really immersive playing it. So cool. I've got a 6-button setup in here. Pat already had that with Sumitsu or Sanwa buttons and sticks, whatever. So yeah, proper arcade parts. Inside, I've actually just picked up the proper official Sega wiring for it. Pat had an alternative setup because, as I say, he had like a main PC in it at the time. So yeah, here's your power on button, your volume rocker, some monitor adjustments in here, and I think that's like a coin button or something. Yeah, test service, I don't know. I've not explored too much, and I'm pretty clueless about the technicalities of it all, to be honest. Now moving down, you've got, I'll take the key out. These keys are rare as well. Well, not rare, but they're a bit expensive. So yeah, if you open that up, this will be the coin mech in here. So yeah, that's all working, and below's the coin box. There's not much point in showing that. And in here is where you have your yeah, all your cabling. I'm just going to get a torch a second to make this a little bit more easy to see. So yeah, now here we have a Street Fighter 2 jammer board. So the jammer edge connector is down the far end. You just see it there, probably. Forgive the crudity of the filming. This here is a kick harness. So that jammer only allows you to have up to 4 buttons. So that adds on your extra kick buttons for, you know, games such as Street Fighter. So that's a CPS1 kick harness. Yeah, this is all new terminology to me. And yeah, that there is the I/O board. So that's a passive board that everything goes through. And at the back there, that's your power supply unit with an amplifier built into it as well. So without further ado, let's fire it up, shall we? Yeah, power button in here. Just take a second to sort of boot up. Let's have a bit of volume. So yeah, there's Street Fighter 2, not Champion Edition, just the World Warrior. Now, yeah, playing this, like sat down one-on-one with my brothers and friends and that, it's just been fantastic. It's such a good experience playing the proper board with this massive monitor. Yeah, it really takes me back. So yeah, it's just been a fantastic thing to have, really. And yeah, the quality of the monitor is really, really good. Like, fantastic scan lines, really, really bright. Not too much burn or anything like that. And I know Pat sorted out the convergence as well, so. So there we go, guys. Anyway, sorry the vid was a bit sort of rough and ready and unplanned. As I say, I just wanted to, yeah, I just wanted to show the cabinet, really. It's been sat there too long without making a video. So yeah, cheers for watching. And yeah, I mean, this is, as a lot of you will know, I'm about to move house. I'm gonna have a new games room, and I'm thrilled I'm gonna have a cabinet for it. So awesome. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you hopefully soon. I've got another vid I've got to make. I don't know whether I'll make that before I move or not. It's kind of up in the air, but we'll see. Yeah, cheers, guys. All the best, and Happy New Year as well. Okay, bye-bye.